Hello, my name is Ghanshyam and I am representing group number 36 and we are working on the Stack Overflow project. So to give a short introduction, Stack Overflow is one of the biggest question and answer forum in the entire world for computer science software engineers. It hosts about 15 million questions and 24 million answers. And while submitting a question, the user needs to associate the question with a tag or with multiple tags so that the question can be shown to a relevant person who can answer the question. So there are about 50,000 different tags available on Stack Overflow. For example, Java, Python, or any other technologies that are relevant to that question. So what we can do is we can use the Stack Overflow dataset to find interesting patterns and insights from the data. Now, the motivation for our project is that Stack Overflow has a potential of being more than just a question answer forum. The main motivation behind this paper is to help students identify technologies that they can master so that they would be equipped with a set of skill sets that will be around, that will be in demand when they graduate. Those Stack Overflow is an excellent source of knowledge containing more than 15 million questions. The problem is that the students sometimes get intimidated with the responses they get. Often the replies and the answers provided by the community expects the person who has asked the question to have some prior knowledge, and they are not willing to explain the underlying basic concepts. So what happens is this might lead to students feeling discouraged. So what this project aims is it aims in helping students identify a variety of users that they can make the variety of uses that they can make out of Stack Overflow and understand the depth of metadata of meta knowledge that they can possibly gain by using this visualization. We hope to help students in their career by helping them make intelligent decisions on the kind of technology that they should learn in order to be successful. So the first visualization that we come up with is what we call technology trends. So what happens is while learning a tech, so what happens is for students, the main problem that they face is uh, what type of technologies are trending in the industry right now. There would be they want to know students want to know that which skills would be excellent to learn right now, right? And so what happens is um, due to time constraints, they may difficulty due to time constraints they may face difficulty in landing a job if they are not market ready yet. So what we want is to have a visualization that can help students to plan their career. This visualization can also be used to predict the future of a particular technology. Uh, and if the current skills of an engineer are more likely to be less valued in the future, they can decide to learn and switch to a different technology, which would be more helpful. So if you take a look at the picture, this is nothing but a heat map of most popular technologies over the span of 20 years. So the second visualization is the other problem that students or young professionals face is that what they should learn next, because market needs for technologies keep changing fast and students need to keep up with the trends. Instead of starting to learn something new from scratch, it is easier for them to learn based on something that they already know. So for example, if you know Java, it makes more sense to learn Android or Spring Boot instead of learning Node.js, because Java and Node.js are independent and they are practically of there's practically no use of learning both simultaneously. So we show a bubble chart uh, for to show all the related technologies for a selected technology. For example, if I choose Java, we can see that Android is the most popular framework or technology to be used. The third visualization is what we call evergreen technology. So what this is, it deals with figuring out the actual impact that a technology has had in the industry over the past 10 years as a whole. This visualization was necessary to ensure that the previous visualization was not read wrong. Consider the following example. There's a technology A that had received around, let's say, 100,000 questions in the year 2009, and the number of questions has dropped to 90,000 in the next year. This would have been shown in the heat map as a gradual decrease. Now consider another technology B, which had only 10,000 questions in the year 2009, and that saw an increase in the next year to 25,000. This obviously means that the popularity of B has increased, but that does not mean that popularity of A has decreased. Um, However, that the particular information might not have been available in the heat map, leading to an incorrect assumption that the technology might not be used. So what we show in this graph is a word cloud of popular technologies in the past 10 years. So obviously Java, Android and JavaScript seem to be the most popular one. Now let's see the demo. So we have deployed our web app on Heroku. So let's see the first visualization. So this is the word cloud. Uh, what we can say is in the past 10 years, JavaScript, Java, and Android have been the most popular ones. So if you know these technologies, you are really in a good position right now. And this could mean that you could probably build a really good career out of your technologies. The next technology, the next graph is finding interesting trends. Uh, what we can see that for these technologies over here, we can see how they have evolved within the span of 10 years. So this is a heat map that shows uh, tiles for each technology and for each year. So the darker the shade of the tile goes, the more number of questions have been asked for that particular technology. So if we can see that C++ has evolved a lot over a span of 10 years. Now, this can be used to predict future of a particular technology, as well as you can see if the technologies that I know are going to be helpful in the near future for me. And the third and the final uh, visualization is uh, what should I learn next. So if I know Java, it will pop up a bubble graph, a bubble chart that will show me all the related technologies that go hand in hand with Java. As you can see, Android has the biggest bubble, uh, um, biggest bubble in size. So, and the second is Spring. So it would make sense for me to learn Android or Spring if I already know Java, because these are the most popular technologies that go with Java. That's it. That's it about our project. And thank you.